Hi there. I've been promising a video for the embroidery on the 11,000. Unfortunately, my machine right now has decided not to read any USB. So I will have to use what's on the machine, what's built into the machine. Just know that when you use a USB stick, a large stick doesn't work on this machine. It doesn't have enough memory to read it. It will try to read it, but it just will take forever to open it, or it just won't read it. The one I have is under 1 gigabyte. I think it's 800 and something megabytes. And I was going to try my 1 gigabyte memory sticks, but none of them will work at the moment. So just so you know how to start from the very, very beginning for those who have never, ever touched this machine for embroidery, I'm starting from the opening screen, and we will click on the embroidery screen, and your embroidery foot will move to position. And now I am going to choose one of the many built-ins. So we have 16 pages, and I'm just going to stop here and do this little duck. Now, right now I'm going to add letters to it. And what the mistake a lot of people make is going right to the letters from here to the built-in fonts. If you go to the built-in fonts from here, I'm going to actually do it to show you what happens. So I will write duck. Sorry, I'm looking around my phone here. There we go. Okay. And my duck is gone. I only have the word duck because I didn't go into the edit screen first. So it's very, very important to remember to always go into your edit screen first. So now I'm going back to the built-in designs. I'll go to my edit screen. I'm going to remove duck. Now I will go to my built-in designs and get my duck back. Now I'm on the edit screen. I'm going to give myself a bigger hoop. Okay. And now I'm still on the edit screen. I will go to my fonts. Now I am going to check out what fonts I have built in here. Oh, sorry. This one. I also have the 500E, and sometimes I get the two of them mixed up. So I will do a cursive, a script font. Now, I want to use an uppercase letter, so I will click that. And I will write, I'm going to lowercase, have space. I always use the small space. A ducky space day. Oh, and that is too long to do in a medium, so that's why it did the little dinging thing. So I am going to delete all. I will delete ducky. And this is what a lot of people ask. How do I put more than one line? Because now I'm going to click OK. and it will say have a. And if you have, I will click OK here. And so a lot of people get to this point for some reason and then try to go back to the built-in fonts and lose this. Go back to the edit screen every time. It's a mistake a lot of people make. Now I'm back to my edit screen. I can go back to my built-in fonts. A Decky Day. Now I want to put an exclamation mark, so I'm going to go to the next page. And there's my exclamation mark. And I will click OK. Now, if you want, okay, I'm going to add someone's name to this. And I'm going to have it go, I'm going to have it go vertically down the page. So I will click on this, and this is going to make my word appear. Well, it should make it appear vertically, but that is not going to work right now. Oh, there you go. That's because I had clicked on something just as the page was changing. There we go. Now my word is going to appear vertically. So I will give myself a different font for the name. And uppercase. And lowercase. Now I'm going to go with all uppercase because it's vertical. It will look better that way. Okay, so this is definitely not how we want it on here. So we're going to flip it, rotate, hit the rotate. And on this machine, you actually have to keep clicking on it and it will tell you down here. We will want it to go 45 or 90 degrees, sorry. Okay, now that's how I want it to go, and I will put it over here. And that's a bit big, so let's shrink it a little, and this is your resize, and I'll probably go down 20. You can go 20% up or 20% down. So I'll go to 80%. Oops. Okay. Now I can move it up too much, maybe over a little. And maybe I want Jackson on both sides of the page. So I will, oh, I clicked right here, copy. So I should have a Jackson copied and move it over to the other side. There we go. Maybe I want 2 ducks on here. So I will shrink the duck. And, okay, move the duck over to the side. And I will do a mirror image. Oh, so that flipped the duck that way. Now I'm going to copy him. That's when I want to do the mirror image. Move him over. And now mirror image. There we go. And we have 2 ducks. I might want to arch my words, which I do a lot. I wouldn't on something like this. Well, frankly, I wouldn't stitch this out anyway. I'm going to have I'm going to arch that down. Okay. Ducky day. I will arch that up. There we go. I can make the words a little further apart. I'm not sure if that moved. I don't think that did anything. No. Let's see what it will do with Jackson. There we go. It's making them a little further apart. And sometimes you need that when the you wouldn't if you were doing it vertically, but sometimes if you're using especially printing font with cursive font, you really wouldn't want to have them closer together anyway, because you need the letters to oh, there we go, it had moved. You need the letters to join together, so I'll move those back. Okay, so they did move. Just looking around my phone, so I hadn't seen it. And we will click OK. And OK. And we are ready to stitch. Now, I expect that, yes, so Have a Ducky Day, Jackson and Jackson will all print out at one time because they are all the same color. And I want to have a Ducky Day in one color and Jackson in a different color. So I'm going back to my edit screen. And I will go to my color screen. And I'm going to put Ducky Day in orange. And okay. And I will put that orange. Same orange. Okay. And now it should give me one step for have a and one step for Ducky Day. Have a Ducky Day, Jackson. So you can check all your colors when you click this screen. This will show you everything, or it will show you each step. So I have this on step 15. I'm going to go back to step 1 here. Okay. Step 1. The beak of one of the ducks. Step 2. So you can go all through the steps. You can skip steps if you need to. Oftentimes I will go to, I'll do the words first, and I'll go back to the step 15, step 16, and get the words in here. And I'm going to go back to the beginning. Now, one thing that sometimes happens with this machine, I have found on my 500E machines, I don't need, I have never changed the tension, but I do often have to on this machine. And so in order to change the tension, you will go in here in the middle of your project. If you are using black thread and your white thread is showing on top, and that's what happens to me frequently, I will go in here and I will put this down to 1.0. When I have it at 1.0, my bobbin thread does not show through. Now the other thing, I don't have a hoop on the machine at this time because I'm not going to stitch out this pattern, but this will trace your pattern to show you where it is going to fit on your page. And you'll click on that and your hoop will move around to show you exactly where the placement is. If you don't like the placement, you can move it up, down, or left or right if you need it to have a different placement. And that's it for now.